Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the ETO Podcast. This is a special edition, though, Super Mojado.
Saludos, Joe. Saludos a toda la banda ahí que nos sintoniza. Welcome, guys. This is our 100th episode. No manches, güey. Qué pedos. 100. Se dice fácil.
Se dice muy, muy fácil, Super Mojado. So what's up, everybody? Welcome, as Super Mojado mentioned, the 100th episode of the ETO Podcast. Yes, it has been 100 episodes of this thing that started out. I actually heard the first episode the other day, Super.
And you did. Ni siquiera tenemos video back then, right?
Nothing but audio, crackly, nasty. I hope we're not crackly right now. So if you guys are watching right now, make sure that you guys let us know. Send us a message, IG message, or on the chat. Let us know if we're having any audio issues, because I know that lately it's been a little temperamental. You know, last week we had Monica, and such a wonderful guest, by the way. And she she was like, it sounded like she was like doing like, right?
Yeah, saludos a Mónica de
Saludos.
Pase Filtrado.
Saludos. Anyhow, Super Mojado, again, as I mentioned to you, this 100th episode just brings a lot of memories. It brings us to talk about a lot of different things. And I don't know, dude. I want to start off, before we start talking about the topics today. I just want you to give me a little feedback, or maybe your recollection of what to you has been the most memorable so far.
Well, it's so hard to pick, man. We've done so much, from just like you said, starting at the beginning it was just audio. We just got together, and it was fun like that. Then once we jump into video, it's a whole nother story. Then we gotta be focusing, here with the camera, and so that the audience can see us, and that's like an extra, like
Not
extra
that easy,
boost.
right?
No, and it's like an extra boost. It's, we like being on camera. We like connecting with the fans that way, and then we've done, all the tournaments, like the the FIFA
Right.
tournament online, and all the contests we have done, the La Quiniela. And you name it, the guest that we have had in this podcast is just amazing. We got to talk to a bunch of players and and media guys. So you name it. It's hard to pick one.
That's right. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. It's really difficult to pick one because it's 100 episodes, dude. Like, if you say it easy, right? Pero no es tan fácil. It takes a lot of work, a lot of dedications, and it's a lot of effort, dude. So, anyway, voy a empezar a saludar a la raza ahorita. Saludos a Roberto Calle, saludos al Super Mojarra, buenas a toda la banda. Abraham Díaz, ¿qué rollo? How you doing? We're doing good, brother. Thank you. Saludos al Coronel from PVA Army, a Noel García también. Saludos, amigos. Y también a Kevin Cruz Quintana. So everybody joining, everybody tuning in, again, thank you all very much for watching. Again, we mentioned this earlier, if you guys joined us on our Instagram live teaser, right? So here's one of the gifts that we have for today.
La de Inter Miami.
That's courtesy of our friends over at Inter Miami. Manu del Valle, thanks for hooking that up. We have also, courtesy of our friends at Incha Clothing Brand. He's going to be, Beto, the owner of Incha, really good buddy, really good friend of ours. He's going to be hooking it up with some snapbacks, also some shorts, and a couple of other goodies. We have the Fanatics gift card, a $50 one. And last but not least, Super Mojado, ¿dónde está?
La jersey. Por aquí
Oh,
la dejé.
pues, ya la perdió.
Ya la
perdió.
eché en mi mochila.
Ya valió. Saludos Albertus Trejus also tuning in. So again, all of you guys that are watching us, we really want to thank you sincerely from the bottom of our hearts, because it is really difficult for me to convey how grateful I am that we have somebody like Super Mojado who, week in and week out comes and joins the party. Leo Hernandez, Luis Bravo, Luis Perez, Jair, Andres. I spoke to Andres today. I hadn't spoken to him in a minute, but all the guys, the girls, Samara, Jocelyn, Bere. I can go on and on and on, but like this team is incredible, dude. And the one thing that I want to share really quick about us here at El Three in Line is that we're trying to change basically all the bullshit, all the negativity that you hear from Mexican people. All the people here at El Three in Line are educated, college graduates for the most part, study business. A lot of us are bilingual, bicultural. But the one thing that we do not have is envidia towards anybody. We don't have any envy towards anybody. Al contrario, when our Mexicanos do good, we actually applaud that. No somos los cangrejos. All that shit is going out the door with us here because we want to make sure that everybody understands that united we are stronger. And that is the philosophy and that is the mentality that we have here at Three Online. So next time you see a paisano that's doing great, just stop, pause, and give him a nice freaking round of applause, a pat in the back. Let him know that you're proud of him. Because that's the way that we should be, and that's what we're trying to do here, right? Enough of the jealousies and all that stuff, right? Los cangrejos se acabaron. And at least that's what we're doing here at El Three Line. Super Mojado, thank you very much for being a part of this. I really mean it from the bottom of my heart, dude. You've been really, really cool. And you've worked your ass off, man.
Hey man, thank you for having me. Hey, this has been an experience ever since I remember, like meeting you in a soccer stadium over at in el Red Bull Arena. Ever since then, man, and then doing the contest that you put out for the people out there that where I actually get to interact with a bunch of cool guys, Kevin, and Gio and
Memo.
Memo, no Memo, que también
Kevin.
la está rompiendo, yeah. So it was really cool, and now being part of your team is really really awesome, and I'm having fun. I'm here, como dices, a darle duro, never stopping, and y pues decirle a toda la banda ahí que if I can do it, you all can. So échenle ganas, banda.
That's right. So, all right. So let's start off with a giveaway right away, right? I mean,
dale, empezando recio, mi chavo.
Hay que empezar con el snapback del
Inter Miami.
Inter Miami. Okay, so this is the first thing we're gonna give away. All right. So, and we're kind of doing this thing on the fly, Super. So that's why I kind of like it, right? Typically we like to plan things out. We have like a little trivia, but today, it's just one of those things where it doesn't matter. So here's the first way. There's a camera. Here's the first way that you can win this. If any of you guys know a person by the name of Cuauhtémoc, I'm not kidding. Or even if they have their username or like,
mi abuelito, güey.
Hey, tag that person on the chat and you guys win that, all right? So whoever tags a person by the name of Cuauhtémoc on the chat.
Oh, okay.
All right. They win that Miami hat. So, all right, that's the first giveaway we're going to be giving to peeps. So we'll continue with the others a little later. So, Super Mojado. All right, now let's get down to business. Mexican national team playing against the Netherlands. Finally, a non-partido molero, right? And I know that...
But you say, though, well, let's see who el Holanda is going to put on the field, man.
They're stacked, though. They brought in their entire squad.
Well, let's see it. Let's see it until I see it, I'll believe it.
No seas. So that's it. That's all you got. Come on, dude.
Well, listen, man. It's we're anxious to see a good game, but I really have my doubts that we're gonna see a good game, man. I just the team has been stopped for so long, la cascarita que tuvieron con Guatemala, con todo respeto, ¿verdad? It doesn't give me any like joy, it was just like a practice, and you saw in the second half, ya no se la tomaron en serio. Everybody that came in, they were just like kicking around, like practicing. Obviously they didn't want to get hurt. So and I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see how they go. Hopefully they do good in Europe. But like I said, Holanda.
You're not a believer.
I don't know.
You're not a believer. Uh, it looks like really quick, super. It looks like there's somebody out there.
Oh,
Cuauhtemoc Ortiz. Abraham Diaz tagged Cuauhtemoc Ortiz, but let's see. Let's see if he replies. Does he have on Instagram or Facebook? I know you tagged us on Facebook, Abraham. Make sure that he replies back to you because I could make up a name too.
Cuauhtemoc Cárdenas.
And anyway, so as long as the name tags it hits.
Oh, y mira aquí, saludos a Luis Pérez. About Time Super shows his true colors on his mask. Rojo y negro. No manches, Luis. Es oro, güey. Oro, rojo y blanco.
Bueno.
Rojo y blanco, mi chavo.
All right, dude. So I think that at the end of the day, even if it's not the best team for Holland that comes out, it's still a much better situation for Mexico, period. And again, sin insultar a la raza, right? You mentioned much better than playing Guatemala, much better than playing like a bunch of other teams that we would be playing otherwise. So for me, I think that it's already a win.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's hard. All right, not like right now. Not every team wanted to let their players go because obviously the pandemic. You don't know what's gonna happen. Holanda. I'm pretty sure they're thinking the same thing. It's just right now. You just don't know. You don't know what's gonna happen, and then I don't know. It's just las restricciones que vayan a encontrar ahí. I don't know how. Where are they playing? I know they're not playing in Netherlands, right? They're playing somewhere else. Are they playing?
No, they're playing in Amsterdam and they're playing
Oh,
in another place against.
Okay, so it's not
against Algeria, which is another good opponent, and a lot of people were criticizing that opponent without even knowing how good Algeria is.
Well.
No. Algeria is a much better team, dude, than any other teams from here.
Algeria, come on, man.
Okay.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm dead serious, dude.
¿Qué lugar está Algeria?
Okay.
What is the ranking?
Do your research, Super Mojado.
What is that ranking?
Do your research while I send more saludos. Saludos a la gente que sigue sintonizando. Jared Garcia, saludos desde Nashville. What up, Nashville in the house? So, anyhow, man, I'm excited about it because, the one thing that kind of sucks though is that Noah Penal is going to be back.
He's not there anymore.
It doesn't matter. It's the team.
Yeah.
It's the team. Super Mojado, no le hagas a todos.
It's Robin. It's not Holanda. It's Robin.
No.
El
It's the
payaso de Robin.
It's
Come
the
on,
team
man.
too, dude. It's the team, man. Just because it was Robin's not there doesn't mean that it's not. It was Holanda, dude.
Yeah.
They celebrated just as much as Robin did, so it doesn't matter to me. Like I said, at the end of the day, nah, I don't like it. But that's the one thing that's probably gonna rub me a little the wrong way. But overall, I think it's gonna be a good matchup. I think it's gonna be a good test. The one thing that kind of concerns me a little bit is the continuous lack of playing time for a lot of these Mexican national team players, right? So here we had all the Liga MX players, and over there, like we have a couple of MLS, right? Pulido, Pizarro ended up going. Jonathan Dos Santos from MLS ended up making the trip. And then the rest, I think it's Europeos and maybe like 2 or 3, right? El Pibe, Sepúlveda, and who's the other one? Orbelín Pineda.
Yes.
Went last minute.
And
a couple of other guys.
yeah, but
Ahí está, Gerardo González, Algeria and the African Cup of Nations champions.
all right, ranking 35. Okay, yeah. Dude, come on, man. Siempre con los africanos, we always had good results. So
I don't know, man.
we'll see.
All right. Anyway, so I think the matchup is going to be a solid one, and it should definitely be good for Mexico to again get away from these type of partidos moleros. They're going to get a nice opponent on the road. Obviously, the crowd, like you mentioned, not going to be there. But at the end of the day, you know what? It's the quality. The quality's still going to be there. So again, that game is on Wednesday, and then I believe Saturday is the game against Algeria. So All right, Raza. So as we continue talking about our 100th episode and we reminisce and we go down memory lane, Super Mojado, I want to just play one little clip of a couple of our friends that have actually joined the show, and they actually did a nice little video for us, congratulating. It seems like they congratulated you a lot more than they congratulated anybody else. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and show that video, and then when we come back, maybe le grabamos otra cosita. ¿Qué te parece?
Échale, échale, vámonos con todo.
All right, here we go.
Hola, ¿qué tal amigos del Trío Online? Qué bueno que están acompañándonos en este episodio 100. Joe, Super Mojado, a toda la banda, les mando un fuerte abrazo por este episodio 100, que sean muchos, muchos más. Les saludo con mucho gusto, Casino Llano, hasta la próxima.
Joe, my friend, to everybody in the Trio Online, I want to say thank you and congratulations to reach the milestone. 100 programas, guys. Break a leg, congratulations.
Oye, ¿qué pasa? It's Max Bretos. I've appeared on El Trio Online. I will appear on El Trio Online again. I cannot believe it. 100 episodes. Congratulations to everyone, even Super Mojado, for the hard work, which is going to pay off. It's become a great destination to get all things Fútbol Mexicano, including my Clásico Joven recap. Congratulations. Here's to 100 more episodes.
Hola, ¿cómo están? Les saluda Mónica Delgado de pasefiltrado.com. En este día tan especial para todos ustedes, quiero desearles muchas bendiciones, muchos éxitos, porque hoy están cumpliendo su programa número 100 en el podcast del Trío Online. Que sigan los éxitos y las bendiciones para todos ustedes. Un fuerte abrazo. Seguimos en comunicación.
Hola, ¿qué tal amigos del Trio Online? Aparte de saludarlos, para felicitarlos por los 100 programas a los que han llegado. Muchas felicidades, les mando un fuerte abrazo, que sean 200, 300, que sean 1000 programas más, y aquí seguramente estaremos para seguirlos viendo, para seguirlos siguiendo y por supuesto escuchando todos sus muy buenos puntos de vista. Cuídense mucho, les mando un fuerte abrazo, su amigo Martín Zúñiga. Hasta pronto.
El Tri Online, what's up? This is your man Moisés Linares, sports anchor for Telemundo and NBC down in Washington, D.C. And I just want to congratulate you guys for your first year. Happy birthday. 1 year anniversary, man. You guys are doing amazing work. And when it comes to Mexican soccer, Mexican national team content online in English, you guys are unmatched, man. Congratulations. Peace out.
Amigos de El Trío Online, un abrazote, 100 programas, que vengan 100,000 más. Desde Guadalajara, saludos a todos, menos a uno, felicidades, break a leg.
Hola amigos del Trío Online, I'm Uli Barry, FIFA Pro Player of Mexico, and I just wanted to congratulate you guys on your first 100 episodes. I'm sure they're just the first of many to come, so felicidades, un abrazo.
¿Qué onda, banda del Trío Online? Congratulations on the 100th episode. I wish I could be with you today. Family duties, but I will be back soon. Super Mojado, be careful, watch out, because I'm coming back, and I'm coming back strong. Vamos, Chivas. Congratulations, guys. Hopefully many more.
What's up? Muchísimas felicidades a todos mis amigos de El Trío Online. Joe Rodríguez, por supuesto, el Super Mojado. 100 capítulos de su podcast. ¡Wow! Muchísimas felicidades, que sean 100 y muchos, pero muchos más en el futuro. Felicidades Joe, felicidades al Super Mojado.
Ahí está Super Mojado. So, saludos a toda la ganga, saludos a todos los caballeros that have been part of this show at one point or another. It's really, really cool that we had the opportunity to, just interact with so many different individuals, man.
Hey, like I said, I was telling you earlier, this is one real cool thing about this gig, that you get to interact with a bunch of people, you get to make a lot of friends along the way, and it's just awesome, awesome to for all these guys that took a little time of their, in their lives to send us some good vibes and best wishes, and it's really appreciated.
All right, so what do we want to give away next?
All right, well, let's
what do you think?
dale con la otra gorra de una vez.
La otra gorra the other. All right, so this is a little bit different. Well, primero que nada, I want to give a couple of more shout-outs, this time to Cruz, al Cruzito, tu compa.
Hey, saludos,
Dice,
Marco.
Dice, saludos, felicitaciones, ETO. Also want to give a big shout out to Leo Hernandez. Nuestro camarada Leo. Leo dice, if Mexico beats Holland, Super Mojado has to take off his mask. Everybody, todos quieren la...
Ya. Te saco hasta el calzón, güey, no hay pedo.
Everybody wants that máscara. Imagínate si fuera una official Super Mojado máscara.
¿Verdad? Sí, ya, tenemos que trabajar en eso, yo.
Then they would definitely want that. Anyway, so here's the snapback. This isn't it, but again, courtesy of our friends at Incha Clothing Brand. There it is. So Incha Clothing Brand, they're an Orange County, California-based company. They've been making really, really cool stuff. Basically, anything that has to do with sporting gear, they make it. So they're going to be giving you a snapback, and also they're going to hook you up with a shorts combo. So, all right, and again, that's courtesy of our friend. Saludos al Beto. Beto, if you're watching us, again, thank you very much for hooking it up and for being a supporter of ETO. All right, a ver, Super Mojado. So what do we got to do now to give away the...
All right, a ver, que nos digan uno de sus favorite episodes. Just give us a number. I mean, and a little bit of that you can remember. You know, it could be last week's. Hey, just tell us, no?
Okay.
What do you think?
All right, yeah. So anything that you might remember from one of the episodes that you watched, just, one-liner, right? And
Yeah,
the one that
that's it.
Super likes the most, that's the one that gets the prize.
Órale, va.
All right, so there you go. So for those of you guys, actually, I was just going to say that, let me see. I think Abraham said, he said something along the lines of, it's like, oh yeah, so cuéntanos how you started this podcast. I started watching it like on episode 50. So,
Look,
Abraham
there you
has
go.
been watching it since the 50th episode. So he was halfway. He's been with us
It's been
halfway.
halfway there. Hey, there you go. There's the first contestant right there.
Yeah, there you go. So Abraham,
Episode
you're
50.
you're automatically in there. Speaking of, he says que rife la máscara en el episodio número 100. Maybe in the 200.
Right.
Anyhow, so what I was gonna say was that right now that Abraham was asking us how we started the podcast. Damn. So it was actually last May, 2019. And actually, we wanna give a big shout out to Luis Perez because he's the one that kind of pushed the idea through.
Yes, one of the guys at the beginning, and the guy that was with us since the start.
Pretty much, yeah.
And hey, saludos a mi tocayo.
And he's the one that just kind of pushed it through. He brought the idea. He goes like, "Hey guys, we should probably start thinking about doing a podcast." And we're actually gonna play a little bit of that right now, so you guys can hear. And anyway, dude, we'll do it in a little bit. You want to do it now?
Como veas.
Como veas?
Échala.
All right. So we'll play back actually some of the best of Super Mojado. Do not cringe. Actually, the good thing is that you cannot hear the you can't hear right away, but you'll be able to hear. So anyway, so we recompiled some of the best stuff from our ETO podcast. You know, not all. I mean, shoot, 100.
Dude, it's some of the moments. Let's just say some of the moments.
Yeah.
Not the best stuff, but some of the moments.
Yeah, all right, there you go. Well said, Super. All right, so let's go ahead and show the fellas some of these moments that that have made us laugh, cry, and got us excited in many ways. All right, here we go.
Hola, ¿qué tal amigos del Trío Online? Qué bueno que están acompañándonos
Ese
en
no
este
es,
episodio 100.
¿Qué pasó? Llámenle a un productor también.
Wait. Ay, güey.
Ya ves, ¿dónde está el productor?
That's what happens when you're doing multiple things. It's all right, dude. They forgive me. All right, here we go. This was for real. Here we go. Hey, what's up, everybody? All your friends from Stay Online. I'm Joe Rodriguez. This is the very first, the inaugural El Three Online podcast show. I'm joined today by our contributors, Luis Perez and El Super Mojado. What's up, fellas?
What's up, Joe? How you doing?
Good, buddy. Hey, Luis Perez. What's up, bud?
Hey, how you guys doing, man? I'm all right.
Awesome. Hey, so today we're going to be talking a little bit about the Liga MX playoffs, specifically starting out with Tigres and Pachuca. So
Uh, a lot of people obviously saw Tigres play really well throughout the regular season. They went out to Hidalgo, but were only able to come out with a 1-1 draw. Or should we call that more than a moral victory for Tigres? Super, what do you think? What did you like about that game?
Well, Tigres is always known for playing defensively, especially when they go in as a visitor, and Tuca is one of his I want to say his skills that he knows how to defend himself really well. And I think the tie came out because they're probably losing that final in that Conca Champions, and then morally I think they still need to recover from that. And but I think a tie, it was a positive result for them because they're gonna close at home, and that Tigres at home, it's just it's almost like I don't think Pachuca has a chance.
Episode number 29, joined as always by my good buddy, my good pal, Super Mojado.
What's up, Joe? What's up, fans? We're back.
You have like one fan, dude, waving at you.
Hey, okay, I'll take it. Hey, hi, Mom.
One is better than nothing, right? Finish their season. They're not going to have a champion. There's not going to be ascenso or relegation, depending on how they do it. One of them was the Eredivisie. That's where two of our extranjeros play at. And then the other one was the Argentine League, and that was just literally today that they announced that there's not going to be the season is pretty much done. Hey Edwin, you look really nice, dude. Like changing stuff on the fly.
I'm sorry, this thing is fall. I keep on falling on that.
So we need to set you up with like a real studio there, dude. We gotta set you up with a real studio, because if not, you're killing us, brother. In the semifinals, it was Picolín versus Santiago Fernandez. That was as tronco as it gets, and as crazy of a bracket as it gets. And there's Groot right there making a little cameo. And on the other side, it was Jürgen Damm versus Kikín Fonseca. And Kikín obviously ended up beating Jürgen Damm. And there it is, as I mentioned, Picolín versus Kikín.
But that's what I'm saying. They're opening the door for everyone, for everything. Players, referees. If you're an investor, do you rather give the opportunity to a player that has trained professionally, or to a player that plays in a Sunday league every week? Every week, and after that he goes.
So you're saying that a lot of these guys that play in the Sunday leagues cannot make it? Like they're not good enough. They're not skillful enough.
No. That's why they didn't make. That's why they didn't make.
I don't think. You know that's not like true. That's not true. A lot of guys didn't make it because they didn't have like the connections. A lot of guys didn't make it because they didn't have the money, dude.
I'm gonna give you an example, and I'm friends with him. It's Pericueta. Remember him?
Yeah.
Okay, for how many teams that he has played in Mexico? He went to Bravos. He went to Puebla. He went to a couple of teams.
And why was he given?
Division.
Why was he given the opportunity to begin with? Why was he given the opportunity?
Hold on.
No, answer that question first. Why was he given the opportunity to begin with?
As a kid, he was good. And he gave that opportunity. He performed well on the U17 national team, right? Then he went to Villarreal B in Spain, and even there he wasn't enough.
Ahí está, muchachones.
Lo prometido es deuda. El Super Mojado sí paga su deuda. Así es que.
Claro, aquí está. Ahí, tómale el screenshot ahí te va.
A ver, pues, ahí está. There it is, dude.
I know some of the crazy moments and best stuffs, like you said before.
I think you enjoyed that wearing that America.
No manches.
Anyhow, so remember, guys, all you gotta do is leave us your comment, and whoever has the best comment for memories, That's the person that's going to end up winning the Incha Clothing Brand swag. So again, courtesy of our friends at Incha Clothing Brand. All right, so Super Mojado. Let's talk a little bit about more about Mexico. Because right now there's a lot of talk surrounding los jovencitos that play for the national team for the U.S. And there's a lot of them that are playing in Europe and some pretty big clubs. But they're not just bench warmers. They're playing. They're getting the playing time, right? And there's a lot of hope. There's a lot of expectation. And I think that's putting a lot of pressure on Mexico. My question to you, Caballero, is do you think that the U.S. is in a much better position than Mexico to succeed?
Well, definitely having a lot more players than Mexico helps. Over there playing in the maximum and the top leagues. It's definitely a lot better expectations for them. Because they're not playing just in any teams. Some of them are playing for Chelsea. And then you say, okay, we got Raúl Jiménez there, but he's playing for Wolves. Come on, man.
Exactly.
So, he in people's eyes, maybe he's a much better player than Pulisic, right?
Pulisic, yep.
Yeah. So, but dude, he's playing on an inferior team. And now that he just signed a contract with the Wolves for 4 more years, he's stuck there again. And yeah, maybe who's gonna pay now? Because the Wolves elevated his contract, the termination of his contract.
Right. The clause.
Yes, the clause. And then we got other players like Héctor Herrera. There's talks about him going to Russia, dude. So it's like, what the hell? Instead of advancing, nos estamos cayendo. Lainez, he's not even on the bench now.
Right.
Lainez, now they were talking about he was going to another team, and then I heard that he's staying. And then who else do we have over there? We have
it's all guys that aren't.
It's all el único.
Yeah, it's mostly guys that are not making a lot of noise.
No.
And if they're making noise, like you said, they're making noise in a smaller team or to a smaller degree.
Yes.
El Chucky Lozano went to Napoli. I mean, he was able to score, like twice, I think, in his season opener.
Yeah.
But like, he's struggling just to get playing time. He's clashing with the coach. But anyways, all right. So answer the question though. Big picture, is the U.S. in a much better position than Mexico in terms of like soccer future?
Yes, with players like playing in top leagues and young guys. It's not they're Raúl Jiménez that he's on his way out.
Right.
He's 30 years old now, right? And so I see them with a better future now with having players like that. Dude.
All right. So that being said, we're gonna give away something else now because this got me thinking.
No, I'm just el Tri está jugando. Tiene peores expectations than US. Let's give a prize.
No, well, that's not even the point, though. What I want people to know, and we'll pick a winner, is I want you guys to pick the best young prospects for the Mexican national team that are out there that have not played for Mexico yet. All right? And they could be in Europe. They could be in Mexico, too. But I got a pretty decent list on my radar.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
And if somebody, Super Mojado, brings out this specific name that I'm thinking about, right, then that's the person who's going to win. And I'll tell you right now, when we go to break, who that player is.
All right.
All right. So, again, prospects for the Mexican national team, and even if they're half Mexican, they're still prospects. So,
all right.
All right.
That's good.
So
Let's see what they come up with.
Let's see who they come up with. Absolutely. All right. Let's move on now to another topic. But before we do, I want to remind everybody that if you have not followed us yet, make sure that you follow us on all of our social media platforms. At El Tri Online, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. And YouTube, if you haven't done so, again, subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and that's going to be something that's going to continue to help us out. Help us get the word out. Let everybody know that El Super Mojado exists and he's alive and well and breathing. All right?
¿Qué pasó, güey?
All right, Super. So, moving on and talking about... Oh, wait, no, pues. Pobrecito. Tell Cruz not to do this to me, dude.
¿Qué pasó, Crucito? A ver qué hiciste, güey.
Dile que no sea, por favor.
Hey, dijiste que un prospect, güey.
That has not played with the national team.
Oh, that has not played
Not
with
that
the
scores
national-
goals against los potencias de la CONCACAF.
Hey, man, Antuna es el mejor jugador mexicano.
All right.
Para Tata Martino, güey. I didn't say it for me.
So, but speaking of things that are not great and out of the ordinary for Mexican soccer, and this is the one thing that I've continued to struggle. And Super Mojado, you know very well exactly what I'm talking about. And in this instance, what I'm going to talk about is the Mexican League and its coaching situation, dude. I know.
Ya, güey, ya déjala ir,
No,
güey.
no,
Sigues
no,
con
no,
eso. Ya, just let it go, man.
No,
It will never end. It will never end.
Hold on. All right. So we've heard, obviously, the rumors that Tomas Boy is the favorite to become head coach of Mazatlan FC to replace Paco Palencia. I'm just going to ask you the question flat out. Are there no better options?
I think there's better options.
Okay.
I think there's better options. They could give the opportunity to someone else. Yeah, I definitely think so. But, wait, no sé, no sé qué pasa con los dueños. They just want like, they feel, this is just my opinion, they feel like they want something secure, someone with experience, someone that knows what they're doing. But they always seem to find the same old guys over and over again, man.
And what do we call them?
Tú los llamas dinosaurios, right? Yeah, that's your favorite subject in La Liga MX, los dinosaurios.
Look, I'm actually going to show a little graphic that our ETO stats teams ended up putting together on Tomas Boy. So if you guys are watching right now, so again, this is courtesy of our ETO stats teams. Make sure you follow them at Mexican Soccer Stats on Instagram. Tomas Boy, look at all these numbers, Super Mojado. So if you look at them, this PPP percentage means possible points percent. All right?
Okay.
Out of all the teams that he's managed, only twice has he done better than 50%.
Wow.
All right?
And
With Puebla, he did even worse than Chivas, 15% out of the possible points that he was able to get. What does that tell you about a guy like this? Like, why? Is it just a compadrismo? Is it just that there's really like nobody out there? My buddies over at Reddit, they we posted this on Reddit, and it got pretty good traction. And some of the comments actually have pretty good logic and good arguments. But one of them specifically said that it sucks that Liga MX demands to replace the coaches right away. So even when you do bring in a new one and he struggles, they get rid of him right away.
Yeah, that's their biggest problem. They're not patient. They lacking on that. Always. They always have been. They have had that problem that they lack patience. They don't like. No les gusta la continuación de los técnicos. They don't give them enough time to try to succeed, because obviously now that be off of the playoff spots, and that's when the owners, los directivos se desesperan. They lose their patience very easy, and they start, como dicen, rodarán cabezas, man. And they just, like I said, that's one of their faults, and a big one in México, en Liga MX. La paciencia, no la tienen.
Yeah, that's fair. It's tough. It's going to be interesting to see what they end up doing. But El Coronel says they took a page out of the NFL, and it's true. The NFL and most of the professional leagues, let's be real, they're like that more or less. Super Mojado, we're gonna go ahead and take a little break, and when we return, we're gonna give away the final prize. No?
We got two more, no? The card and the jersey.
Oh yeah, the card was Oh yeah, we have two more. Oh yeah, let's give away some more. Anyway, let's go to break. See, let's regroup. We'll be right back.
All right.
Welcome back, everybody, to the ETO Podcast. I know that our audio has been a little choppy, so we're hoping that it's come back to normal. Y si no, we're gonna have to. It feels like it's a little bit choppy. I don't know why that's happening, Super Mojado. But anyway, let's go ahead and keep it rolling. Let's talk about. You want to give away it's one more prize, by the way.
It's one more prize, all right. Me dormí aquí en
Me asustaste,
Estudio 100, güey. No manches.
Me asustaste. It's one more prize, and what is that prize going to be, Super Mojado?
All right. La one and only. Ahí está para la cámara. La jersey de México, del Tri, la blanca. ¿Qué más querías, güey? A ver, ¿quién la quiere? A ver, que diga la banda, ¿quién la quiere?
All right. So this was going to be a little interesting.
All right.
So what are we going to do?
A ver, pues, a ver qué opine la banda. ¿Quién, ¿cómo ves? Que les damos preguntas, o we play a game, o quién se pone ahí con que nos traigan un pomo, el primero que llegue aquí que nos traiga un pomo, o qué onda? What do you think?
It's hard. It's hard because it's a jersey, dude. And jerseys are anybody except Gerardo Fisher.
Ya lo estás descartando, güey, ya.
No.
¿Qué se me hace que ahí hay trueque ahí?
No,
Is that your brother? Come on, man.
All right. Here's what we're going to do, Super Mojado. All right. So the person that gets the first answer right here.
All
right. Ready?
A ver.
All right. So who did Mexico beat in the round of 16 of the 1986 World Cup, and by what score?
Oh.
All right.
All right.
Whoever posts that answer gets the jersey. 1986 World Cup, round of 16. I know everybody's like going to Wikipedia and says,
Que está ahí con los pinches dedos más rápidos, échamelo.
whoever gets that answer.
¿Y cuál era su nickname? What was his date of birth? Dale otra vez. What's the question, man?
The question is, which team did Mexico beat in the 1986 World Cup quarterfinals to advance to el quinto partido? And what was the score?
A ver, que
All right, I'm waiting.
no one? Anyone? Who's the fastest typer? Oh, man.
¿Ya salieron? ¿Ya salieron?
Nada aquí. I don't see anything yet, so let's see if
Are you watching YouTube or are you watching this?
Brasil. Brasil, dice uno.
No.
Ah, man.
Oh, we got one here. We got one.
We got one. Pero, ¿dijo el score o no? Solo...
No, yeah. Gerardo González, Bulgaria 2-0.
¿Qué no dijiste que era el mismo, no? Gerardo Fisher.
¿Es Gerardo Fisher? We're boycotting.
Ya nos chingó, güey, otra vez.
One of his different accounts, right?
Right? That's his brother.
All right. So Gerardo Fisher, congratulations. Show him the
No, Gerardo González.
González, perdón.
Güey, González.
Es que ya estamos acostumbrados a que nos ajusticie este chavo, you know, we're used to that. We're used to him, like, winning all the time. So anyway, Gerardo González, congratulations.
¿Y quién metió los goles?
Negrete y Servín.
Ah, ya se la diste, güey.
Yeah. He's got it.
All right, González.
All right, so he's got that, and who do we pick for the other prizes? And for the $50 gift card.
All right, let's find the winner for those.
All right, so the $50 gift card. Here are some of the names. The first person that said, I was thinking about the Arsenal kid. There's some pretty good names here. There's a couple of people that have them. Marcelo Flores, Misael Dominguez, Efrain Alvarez. That's another good one too. It looks like Leo was the one that chose Marcelo Flores. So Leo Hernandez wins the $50 gift card.
That was your guy?
From Arsenal.
All right.
He's the guy.
All right. Entonces, ¿quién más le debemos? A ver, vamos a apuntar los nombres.
No, que no se te olvide, que no se te olvide.
Gerardo González está grabado, no te agüites.
It's kind of choppy though right now, so our audio not doing all that great right now, Super Mojado.
All right, so Gerardo González wins the jersey.
Right. A ver, hold on.
Que no se va en mi bolsa.
A ver, hold on a second. Hold on. Espérame un ratito.
Doing experiments on the go, man. All right, let's see what's going on here.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
¿Pagaste el bill de internet, man?
Sí, güey.
Se me hace que you missed that payment, man. Es que ¿para qué vas a Chinatown a traer tus micrófonos, güey?
All right, so what's next? So, all right, who won the Incha stuff?
All right, so you said that
that one was the one of the episode. Whoever had
all
the...
right, who said? A ver, alguien dijo.
Let's look.
Aquí. ¿Qué comentado? ¿Quién comentó aquí sobre the episode?
Wow, people are like coming in all full force, dude. A ver, dice, espérame. Here we go.
Okay, Abraham said that he started watching at the 50th episode, so who else besides him? Abraham Diaz.
El Tronco Bracket, episode 55. Alright, but that's Leo again, so Leo can't win twice.
Yeah, Leo, yeah.
Alright, so we'll come back to that. We'll revisit that one, right? So, what about the other one that you did? Cuauhtémoc. Oh, that was Abraham. Abran ended up tagging two Cuauhtemoc, so Abran Diaz ended up winning the where is it? The Inter Miami hat. All right, so Abran, you got Inter
Abraham Diaz.
Abran Diaz, Inter Miami hat. All right. Okay, so let's do. Since Leo was the only one that put in a little something for.
Pues dale otra rifa. Leo ya ganó, que no sea
Que no sea gandalla.
Yeah.
No seas gandalla, Leo. No seas gandalla. All right. So what's the question, Super?
All right, let's see. El primero que nos diga mi nombre.
No manches.
Muy fácil.
No.
Muy fácil.
No. Tus puros cuates van a.
¿En qué día? El primero que día. No, pues, everybody knows me, man.
Ay, cálmate.
Ok, el que diga en qué año debuté en primera división. I know, throw a question out there. What do you think?
All right. Oh yeah. No. What? Let's see. This is gonna be a good one. What is the name of the business that the owner from? Because we're giving away each clothing brand, right?
Oh, sí, si estuvieron poniendo atención, el nombre del dueño de la compañía de hincha. All right.
Yeah.
We said it a bunch of times.
Exactly.
During this episode.
Exactly.
The first one that comes up with the name of the owner of hincha takes the
cake.
El hincha, ¿no?
Sí.
El
Yeah.
hincha. Ahí
Yeah.
está.
We're gonna get the little snapback and the
shorts.
Yeah, the shorts. Exactly. All right. So there you go.
Abraham dice, no.
Nope.
No. A ver, ¿quién más? ¿Quién más, chavos? I mean, come on, guys. There's still some of you guys out there. El primero que nos dé el nombre from hincha brand.
Del dueño de, yeah.
The
del
owner.
dueño, yep.
El dueño de hincha brand.
They're gonna start throwing names out there like
Right?
crazy.
Échale, no hay pex.
All right. Well, in the meantime, Super Mojado, let's go and take a little break. Give people the opportunity to line up, and when we come back, we'll give that prize away. And if not, guess what? It's gonna stick with us. All right. We'll be right back.
Me la llevo yo, güey.
I mean, it sounds good here, right? It sounds good here, right? But when we start talking, like, it sounds like fucking shit. pues. Let's find out. Let's make sure that they can hear us now. Can you hear us? Can you guys hear us? Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no.
You know?
Yeah, it's a little, it's still a little choppy, but anyway, yeah. So Noel Garcia, you're the winner. Congratulations. There it is. Again, virtual clap. All right. Super Mojado, last words, dude.
All right, well, guys, thank you guys for joining us today in this 100th episode. A toda la hora de gorrones también, gracias. No es cierto, no es cierto. Thank you guys. We appreciate, for you guys to que nos acompañen in this, every week. So, and it was a good night tonight. We got to give a lot of prizes and congratulations to all of you winners. Y los que no ganaron, que sí, que nos sigan sintonizando because, aquí el jefe se pone la del pueblo very often y pues así que sigan escuchándonos, banda.
All right, saludos, banda. Thank you very much for tuning in. Again, thanks to Super Mojado and everybody else that makes all this possible. Nosotros ya nos vamos. On behalf of Super Mojado, I am Joe Rodriguez and everybody here at El Tri Online. Thank you very much for tuning in. Until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other.